loneliness is an emotion, and it's an emotion that is very powerful. It's powerful because it can take you down or it can bring you up. So it's a double-edged sword. It can go both ways. Loneliness in the material world is often seen as that someone is bereft of good people or people with good company, or people sometimes will diagnose that as being some sort of mental health disorder as well. In the wisdom texts, we understand that loneliness is something that each and everyone in this world will experience at some point in time in their life. And no one is exempt from this. So the reason they explain this is actually quite profound.
Pour laquelle la raison qu'on donne à ceci est assez profonde.
Is because in the wisdom text, it explains that this material world is not our home. This is not a place where we can feel that we can truly be ourselves, because we're not able to operate from our spiritual identification. Just like when you leave your house and you go for a road trip or you go to another country or another city, no matter where you go, your home is your home. And you always feel like you can be you at home. Home is a place where you can, walk around in shorts and feel completely comfortable, or you can sing as loud as you want in your showers and no one's gonna judge you. It's a place of comfort. It's a place where you can be you. So we, the Atman or the self, this is not our permanent home. This is a temporary home, this material world and this material body. And because we are not in our permanent home, so whenever we are here, there's bound to be some feelings of loneliness that will come upon you. Home is a place where there is love, there is acceptance, there is solitude, there is joy, there is happiness. And so when we are in this material world, we may not have access to the highest levels of happiness because we're far away from our home. So we're not going to feel all those emotions in this complete form unless we go back home to our original home. You'll get inklings of that happiness, that solitude, that joy, all of these emotions, you'll get little sprinkles of that. And so therefore, the wisdom text is explaining that everyone in this world is going to experience loneliness. And we use different means and different methods to kill the loneliness. But it does not completely fill that void that we feel when we're lonely. Loneliness means there is something missing in our lives, or there is someone missing in our lives. What is it? Who is it? Why is it? That is because we're not home. And the wisdom texts are very, very clear, explaining that our goal in life has to be to pursue a state of consciousness that even though we may not be in our original home physiologically, but in our consciousness, we can be in this material world and still be in our feel that loneliness no longer exists because your consciousness is of a higher plane of that spiritual home, our permanent home. So consciousness is the pathway, or is an environment that we create within ourselves through cultivation of of sadhana, meditation daily. We create a consciousness by which we can be here but not be here. And this is how the wisdom text explains that we can actually address loneliness in this way. Whereas modern science will say, you need to get a hobby, you need to get a pet. They will give you very, very materialistic solutions to killing loneliness. All material patch up that we do by getting friends, artificial friends, getting toys, getting video games, getting pets, going to a friendship group, circles, all these are simply patch ups to fill that void, fill that loneliness, but it is never filled through this material means. So true solution to loneliness is actually diving deep within oneself and accessing our divine nature. And when you access your divine nature, you will naturally be inclined to connect with the universal divine. And when you're connected to the divine, there is no more loneliness. It's like connecting with your parents, your mother and father. You reconnect with them. Everything in the world is just pure love and peace.